Hi, my name is DelmarshaeWalker. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is doing great today. I want to kind of talk about the situation with the rapper PnB Rock. I'm not familiar with his music. I didn't listen to his music. I really never heard of him until, unfortunately, he got killed, as well as, he got robbed and killed in front of his girlfriend and his daughter, which is very unfortunate. So I'm not talking about this situation particularly because I really don't know anything about this situation other than what I have heard on the internet. Some people are saying that because his girlfriend posted their location at the time they were still in that location, people may have used that information to go there and rob him. And like I said, he lost his life in the process. If that's true or not, I don't know, because it's so many dynamics to how a person could have located his location and came there. That could have been one factor where they did see that post and someone said, "Hey, I know where he is," or mention, "Oh, he's at the chicken and waffle, currently eating." And so that gave a person an opportunity to go there and rob him. Somebody could have been just passing by on the street, seeing him entering into the restaurant, and they could have taken it upon themselves to say, "Hey, I see he got jewelry on." I'm sorry about my voice. "Hey, I see he got jewelry on. I'm going to take it upon myself to rob him." Or that person could have been driving by, seeing him, and just put it on their social media. "Hey, guess who I just seen going into the chicken and waffle." You never know who's watching. You never know who knows someone, because the person who may be saying something may not be the one that's setting them up. They're just genuinely saying, "Hey, I see this person. Hey, this person here. Oh, I'm in the restaurant. Guess who's in the restaurant with me?" They're not saying that for someone to come rob that person. They're just putting that information out there. But the world we live in today is everyone is more or less window shopping. If they see an opportunity to get something they want or they feel that they deserve, or for whatever reason, they might go after it. And like I said, the internet is just a way to window shop for things. The same way police department used the internet, the same way the federal government used the internet to track people down, to see what's going on, to see where they're at, to use that against them. That's the same way thieves are now using it. If they see a person and it's not necessarily like they like them or don't like them, they're just looking at, "Hey, this is an opportunity for me to come up. I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of this opportunity." So at any point in time, anyone could have said, "Hey, guess who's at the restaurant? I just see him going in. I'm in the restaurant. I'm leaving the restaurant, but guess who I just seen?" Just out of like everyone's posting what they're doing, what's going on with their day. And so somebody might have just wanted to post that. And unfortunately, that could have ended up with, him dying. So to say it was just his girlfriend post, say it was someone else, it's really hard to say. I feel bad that if, she posted that, just instantly posting that and not really thinking about that what may happen. I feel bad for her going through everything she's going through. Not only did she lose her boyfriend, she lost her child's father in front of her child. So her daughter had to see her father get killed, over some, whatever they robbed him of, a gold chain, and, they said she also got robbed. So it's like this person lost their life, this person lost their boyfriend, and this child lost her father, and seeing her father get killed in front of her. That's very devastating, and that's very sad. And so, unfortunately, we're in an era now where you really have to be conscious of what you're putting on the internet and in what context you're putting that information on the internet. Because even back in my days, I mentioned about when I was back in my early 20s, I kind of was in that street lifestyle. And back then we didn't have cell phones, so there was no such thing as posting your locations or different things like that. But how we would move would be, just say for instance, my ex called me and was telling me, hey, come pick me up. This is where I'm at. He's calling me from a payphone. This is where I'm at. Come pick me up. And he'd be like, okay, park in such and such parking lot, or park behind the store, park over here. So when I come there, I'm looking for him. I'm just driving. I'm looking for him. Don't see him, but just go park where he told me to park at. And I'm like, okay, I know he's supposed to be here. He comes out of a cut somewhere. And it's like the reason he's doing that because one, he's trying to see if there's anyone in the car with me. Two, if anyone's following me. So it's like you have to have that mindset that if you're in that lifestyle or you have something that someone may see as valuable and want to take it from you, you have to be conscious of the things you do. Because I do understand that at one point in time, he took her access to her Instagram away from her. I don't know why he did that. I don't know if she was posting things that he didn't want her to post or what was going on with that. But even if you didn't grow up in that lifestyle or you don't have experience with that lifestyle, if you're with someone who can be looked at as a target, who can be looked at as, hey, he got all this jewelry, we can go rob him or whatever it is, you also, as a girlfriend of a person like that, you also have to be mindful of how you move. Not just about how he moved, how you move. And like a situation, they said that one time he's going to get robbed. He felt that he was going to get robbed before, and he wanted to leave, and she was kind of like, well, I don't understand. It's like, you have to just say, okay, I'm going to trust his instinct. I don't care what type of good time I'm having. I don't care where I'm at. I just have to drop everything and go with him, because it could have, the situation could have turned out where not only did he get killed, she could have got killed, the daughter could have got killed, or someone innocent in the restaurant could have got killed. So it's like, that should have never happened. That's my first point on that. That should have, no matter what you have or who you have, you shouldn't have to lose your life because someone want to take something from you. But like I was saying, unfortunately, the world that we live in, the time that we live in, it's like you have to be smart about the things you do, and and think about what you're posting, when you're posting it. You don't have to post right at the moment that you're there in that location. It's food that you're taking a picture of. You can wait till you leave and then post a picture of the food. Or if you're taking pictures at a certain location, take the pictures, then once you leave, post the pictures. Because you never know who might show up. You might have a crazy fan that show up. They love you, and now they just want to be there with you, hang out with you, and insert themselves into that situation that you're in. Want to sit down and have drinks with you, want to sit down and have lunch with you. Now you got to deal with a crazy fan. So you never want to just post your information at the time you're there, unless you are inviting people to come and say, hey, I'm at this location, I'm doing a signing, it's a meetup, wherever it is. Then yeah, that's fine, because you're expecting people to come see you, and hopefully you got security with you. So if anything happened, you're protected, by your security. But just on a day-to-day basis, you're just out enjoying your life. You really don't want no one to show up. Just wait until after you leave that location to post the pictures and things like that. Because like I said, it's really not that pressing that you have to post it right at that moment. You really have to think about who you're with. It may not be you. You might not be the popping one. So you posting stuff on your internet might not cause anyone to come looking for you or to pop up where you're at or anything like that. But if you're with someone else that may be, someone that's in that situation, you may want to think about, oh, look who I'm with. I don't want to post anything now because it can cause a problem for them. It won't cause a problem for me, but it can cause a problem for them, because if I'm taking pictures of them, or I'm saying, hey, I'm at such and such a location with such and such a person, and things like that, it's sad that happened, and it's sad that, whoever killed him didn't value another human's life. That's the saddest part. It's like whatever amount of jewelry you have and the amount that jewelry come up to, it still doesn't value a human life. It still doesn't value taking a child father away from them. the little girl is going to be traumatized at this point and going to have, and I pray that they do get counseling for her as well as the girlfriend. And, because that's something that she's going to have to deal with for the rest of her life, knowing that her father died in front of her and how he died. And so that's the part that really, is sad to me, that another human life is not valued, and even thinking about who they're there with, who's sitting there watching that. And also the other people in the restaurant, I don't know if there was other kids there that may have seen that, and now they're also traumatized by that. So it's unfortunately that people don't value other people's lives, that they can just take it that easily from them. It's another video I seen with PnB Rock where he stated that it was just himself and a friend, and they went back to the hood, and he didn't have security with him, but he had security with him. And he understands situations like that, how he had to make sure that he's paying attention to his surroundings, because he used to do that. He used to go around robbing, so he wasn't worried about getting robbed.
I was like, damn, bro, you just came out here like it was just me and him. Me and him went to the projects. He like, bro, like you ain't got no security and none of that shit. Tripping. And it's like, bro, I got security, but I don't got security. You feel me? Like I be on my shit too. You feel me? So I be on angles. I'm already watching everything that's going on, so it's gonna be kind of hard for you to get me, because I used to do the same shit. Like,
that probably gives you a lot of like respect and shit like that.
Yeah, niggas fuck with that for sure.
So sometimes you have to think about the things you have done in your past can come back on you. It could have been a person that he robbed before. I don't know his life. I don't know who he robbed. And I don't know if they're sitting back watching him saying, yeah, if I get an opportunity, I'm going to get him back. You never know. So that's why it's like you got to be careful about what the type of stuff that you do to other people, because it can come back on you. You just got to be careful about how you live your life. You got to... you can, there's no guarantee that someone's going to do something to you foul, even if you never did anything to someone. There's no guarantee that somebody might not come back on you and do something foul. But just try to live your life where you're valuing other people's lives, one, and two, you're putting out positive vibes out there into the world. You're being a positive person. You're doing things to serve people, and you're not doing things to hurt people. So that's basically all I wanted to say.